Before you build anything with ChatGPT in N8N, there's one thing you have to get right: the connection. Here's how to connect ChatGPT to N8N the right way. To make ChatGPT work inside N8N, you need to set up something called OpenAI credentials. OpenAI is the company behind ChatGPT, and the credentials simply allow N8N to talk to their API. Think of this like giving N8N a password, so it knows it's allowed to talk to ChatGPT. Once you've done this, you can reuse the same credentials in any future workflow. No need to repeat the setup. To show you how to set up your OpenAI credentials, I'll use the Message a Model node as an example. In N8N, ChatGPT-related nodes are part of the OpenAI integration. One of the most commonly used is the Message a Model node, which lets you send prompts to ChatGPT directly. It works the same way with any other OpenAI node, so you can follow along no matter which one you're using. Just open any OpenAI node and look for the field called Credentials to Connect with. Click Select Credentials, then click Create New Credentials. You'll now be asked to enter an API key. An API key is like a secret passcode that allows N8N to send requests to OpenAI on your behalf. To get your API key, head over to platform.openai.com. Log in with the same email and password you use for ChatGPT. If you don't have an account yet, click Sign Up and create one. Once logged in, click the gear icon in the top right corner. That's your settings. Then on the left-hand menu, click API Keys. Click Create New Secret Key. Give your key a name, like N8N. Choose a project. I'll go with Default. Then click Create Secret Key. Now copy the key that appears right away. You won't be able to see it again once you close this window. Next, head back to N8N and paste the key into the API key field. Then click Save. If everything is working, you'll see a green confirmation banner that says, Connection tested successfully. That means your credentials are now fully connected and ready to use. But there's one more step, and it's the one that trips up most beginners. By the way, I'm Quota, your AI automation Yoda. If this helped, hit subscribe and ring the bell to level up your AI automation skills, step by step. To use the OpenAI API, you need to load credit into your account. This is different from a ChatGPT Plus subscription. Even if you already pay for ChatGPT Plus, that subscription doesn't cover API access. The API uses a separate billing system, just for developers. If you don't add credit, your N8N node will fail with an error like Insufficient quota detected. To load credit, go to Billing in the left-hand menu. Click Add to Credit Balance, add your payment method, and load in around $5 to $10. That's more than enough for testing. You can top it up later as your workflows go live. Now that your setup is complete, let's quickly talk about how OpenAI pricing works, so you can choose the right model for your needs and budget. Each ChatGPT model has a different price. Generally, the more capable the model, the more it costs. For example, GPT-3.5. Turbo is a more budget-friendly option for many use cases. GPT-4o is a more advanced model and typically comes at a higher price. You can check the full pricing breakdown on the following website, openai.com/API/pricing. Inside the ChatGPT node, you'll find a drop-down menu labeled Model. This is where you choose which version to use, based on what you're building and how much performance you need. The latest ChatGPT model is usually marked as latest in the drop-down. Also keep in mind, longer inputs or responses use more tokens, which can also affect cost depending on the model. Now you're all set. Your OpenAI credentials are connected, and you can use any ChatGPT node in your N8N workflows. Just select the Save Credentials, and you're good to go. But don't stop here. Now that your ChatGPT node is ready, see how it fits into a real workflow in my next tutorial, creating viral YouTube shorts while you sleep. In that video, ChatGPT writes an entire script, which then becomes an AI voiceover, all automated inside N8N. It's the perfect hands-on example to apply what you've just learned. And if you want more real-world builds that use AI at the core, subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss what's coming next.